Welcome to this is going to be the final episode of the fourth Rambo film, Rambo 2008.
The final Rambo film.
Yeah, no. Craig, stop. Craig, stop trying to derail my show. You know there's Rambo Last Blood. How dare you?
Don't make me go downstairs and grab my DVD collection that says the complete Rambo 1 through 4.
Oh, did you buy that before Rambo Last Blood came out? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, I bought it in like 2008.
Well, did you know there was the Rambo Part 5, which you'll be coming on? We'll have you on for that one as well, because I need to hear your thoughts on that. You're not going to share your thoughts on Rambo Last Blood because I'm going to save you for comments regarding that later. However, this is a supersized episode because I have with me two guests, and I thought I'm going to have Craig on, then I'm going to have Doug on this season. But I thought, well, instead of like one at a time, both of us, or all three of us, I should say, we're always busy, not in a bad way, we just have busy lives. So I'm like, well, let's just do it all at once because we do podcasts together all the time anyways. So you guys it's a 2-for-1 is what I'm getting at. We're going to have you both on to finish up the fourth Rambo film and the trivia. And so welcome, Craig. How you doing?
I'm good, Ryan. Thanks. It's good to be on, and it's amazing. I don't think Doug, were you on any of the previous trivia episodes?
No, this is my first one.
So it's wild. It's a testament, Ryan, to your show that you did not have to pull the Craig or Doug trigger for guests. You organically got a dozen guests or whatever to talk through the 3.5 movies.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Craig. That's right. So I had 4 guests per season or mini season. So that's 12, 14. Yeah. 12 to 14 individuals have come on without repeating that guest. And I'm kind of, so I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel now. So I've gotten to you guys.
But like I said, that's a testament to the draw of the show that you were able to do that without breaking the glass and like calling for me or Doug.
Well, I appreciate that, and I really appreciate all the previous guests that I've had on the show. As good and as great as they've been, let's just be honest. Craig and Doug, you guys are the best. Craig is the podfather of all things Sly podcast, and then Doug, how you doing, brother? Looking good as always.
Thank you. This is my favorite gathering of podcasters that I love to be on mic with. You guys are. I mean, it all started years ago with that specialist. Was it this? Yeah, the specialist episode.
I think the specialist super show maybe.
Yeah. It all started with that, and then we kind of just been over the last 4 or 5 years, 6 years. I don't know how long it's been, but
it's been longer than that. It's maybe 6-7 years.
Yeah, we've been rocking and rolling. Just this is getting together with you guys, as infrequent as it may be these days. It's still the highlight of my podcasting career.
Awesome. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Doug, I'll start with you. Doug, so this is your first time on the, you guys have both guested on when I did the actual run of the films regarding, of course, I don't remember exactly which season or which film you guys were on, but Doug, actually.
Well, I was on First Blood because remember we discovered that one woman wasn't credited.
Yeah. We found out who she was, Craig. Yeah. We found out who she was since then. I can't remember now, but at one of my episodes we discovered who she was.
I was on First Blood right after Craig, so you broke the glass for your first 2 Rambo episodes, and then I haven't been out since.
Really?
Which is fine. Like, I'm as big of a Rocky fan as I am all things Rocky. I'm that much smaller of a Rambo fan. Not that I'm not a fan. I just haven't seen them nearly as much as the Rockies.
Okay. Did you just watch Rambo 4 or Rambo recently again for this, or are you just going in? That's fine if you hadn't, but are you going in blind, or you just okay.
I did watch it again, kind of to prepare a little bit, but that was maybe my 3rd or 4th time seeing it.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah.
So
what was it like? What was your rewatch like? What was your feelings? Tell me, what was your overall feelings of the film? Fandom? Did it get better? Is it worse? The same?
No, I still like it. I still like it as much as I did when I saw it the first time. All the gratuitous, bloody bodies and everything. Like I love the violence. It scratched the itch for me. I like it better than Rambo 3.
Oh wow!
So it would be 3rd in line. First Blood, Rambo 2, and then Rambo for me.
Craig, how about you? When's the last time you watched the Rambo film, 4th Rambo?
The theatrical cut, it had probably been a long time since I had watched it. Maybe it was 2008 when I got the Rambo tin. It was like a tin that had the 4 movies in it, and it had the theatrical cut of Rambo. On Blu-ray, they released, I think they called it John Rambo for the director's cut Blu-ray release. So that's the version of the movie I had been familiar with because I had watched it probably more. So I watched the theatrical cut yesterday, and it had probably been 12 years, 13 years or whatever since maybe even more, probably, 15 years since I had watched that cut of the film. I saw the film back-to-back nights.
Nice.
So me and Jeff H from the Slycast went and saw it opening night. And then I went back that Saturday morning and saw it again. The years surrounding Rocky Balboa and the release of Rambo are Stallone's truly last great years. He did something that no other franchise has done, which is he brought back characters that had been on ice for a long time, and he was able to successfully reintroduce them without serving up fan service, for lack of a better term. Nowadays, when movies are, rebooted or refreshed after a period of time, they're all built around that Leo moment, right? Where, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, when Leo points at the screen. And I think one thing that Sly was really good at with Balboa and Rambo was not doing that. I mean, there's subtle stuff that went on, but none of it was like hitting you over the head, gratuitous fan service. And that's what I really respect about those two movies. And that's why I was so critical of, like, when Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out around the same time as Rambo. I'm like, really? Like, is Indiana Jones 20 years removed from his last adventure still going to be wearing the same effing clothes? Like,
sure.
It hasn't gotten better. It's gotten worse. And I just really think that the other thing that really shocked me about Rambo is I forgot how good Sly looked in it. He was in his 50s here, right?
Yeah.
It was the heaviest he ever was on film. His face still looked youthful. I was immediately stricken by how good he looked, because it wasn't too long after this that I guess things started to catch up with him, or surgery started to catch up with him, or whatever his regimen was at this time. It was peak. This is probably peak Stallone, end of career peak, I mean, of course it's not going to be 1985 Stallone, but I mean, for a guy in his 50s, I mean, compared to Pacino or De Niro in their 50s, I mean, he looked good.
I prefer his size in this rather than that lean and mean, 150 pounds of shredded muscle. I like when he's got a little bulk to him.
It makes more sense, right, Doug?
Yeah, totally.
Especially for a character like Rambo. I mean, he's not going to be in a gym, isolating muscles.
Yeah, it looks the muscle mass that he has. It looks like it's just from working in the fields or working on his boat or doing, doing his manual labor, whatever it is he does.
Yeah, it's kind of like Affleck in Batman vs Superman, where they show him training and he's like pushing over the big truck tire and stuff. Yeah. It's like that's like
functional
mass. It's not bodybuilding.
Walt, who's in our live Facebook chat, he says that he wears the same cargo shorts that he wore 20 years ago. So some people just wear the same clothes, Craig. It's not unheard of.
Well, I mean, sure, we all got our own style and stuff, but I don't know, like,
it's a commentary that Walt still fits in his clothes from 20 years ago. Like,
that's true.
Cheers to you for that.
Yeah. If we are talking about general thoughts about the movie now versus the last time I watched it, I will say, though, the one thing that kind of, and I don't remember if this was in the director's cut, because I was going to watch the director's cut and then I decided against it. There's some moments in this film that I thought was Sly trying to be a little bit too, I think, Stallone, if you will. Like the whole scene where he's building the machete, and he talks about, and this is a pretty substantial character change. He talks about he didn't join the army because he wanted to serve his country. It was more for just he wanted to kill. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was wild.
And for me, it was the first time I ever really stopped and thought about it. I was like, well, the point of the first movie is kind of like they turned him into this machine, and the whole point of the first movie is you can't turn it off.
Right.
That once you create this monster, there's really no way to stop it. And I almost felt like the message in part 4 was, it contradicted that. It's not incredibly problematic for me, but it's something I'd never noticed before.
Okay.
And I think that also maybe relates to, because I don't know how much background research you all did on this, but
not a lot.
Stallone was not the original director. He didn't want to direct this movie because he didn't really feel like he had a handle on it. And then he, I guess whoever was supposed to originally direct it dropped out, and I guess Stallone begrudgingly jumped on board. And he said that he finally figured it out when he said that this was basically going to be a movie that was made by Rambo. You know what I mean? Like, and if you look at the film in that manner, I mean, it's a very raw film, and Doug alluded to the violence in it. And I think that's the one thing that really, really appealed to me at the time and still appeals to me now is it's very rare that we see the horrors of war and how bad war really can be. And I mean, this movie, it does not hold back. Some of the blood, the digital blood, I didn't notice in 2008. I noticed it a lot now, but there were still some really legitimate moments that looked real, guys getting blown up by mines and like they're flying through the air without legs, things like that. It's funny because if you look at like Rambo First Blood Part 2, it's kind of like the brochure for go to war. It'll be fun.
Right. That's right.
And then Rambo 4 is kind of like you sure you want to do this?
Remember, Ryan, we for your Zwick, Ed Zwick season on the director's chair, we did Blood Diamond.
Yeah, right.
And that movie was centered around the genocide that was going on in the region at the time. And this Good Times.
I mean, us podcasting together, not the genocide. Right? Sorry,
but this kind of had some of the less realistic version of it, but kind of still along the same tone as Blood Diamond. At least
it came out a year later, so it seemed to be the flavor of the theaters at the time. This kind of realistic warfare. Maybe that's just part of what was going on. Okay, so this, as you guys know, this is just the mini series. I've done a full discussion on each film, of course, and I mean, you guys are consummate professionals and Rambo fanatics and Stallone fanatics, especially Craig. So, what we've been doing, of course, this mini series with each film, like I've been saying, I've had one guest, and with each guest, I do 10 trivia questions because there's 40 per film. But like I said, I have you guys both on at the same time. So we're going to do 20 today. We're going to do 20 questions instead of doing 2 recordings. We're doing 1 recording with 20 questions. Okay. This is a monster. We're gonna get through this. And if you're playing along at home, please don't answer until we've answered. And what we're going to do is we're going to answer all at first. So write these things down, and then we're going to get our scores at the end and play along at home, folks. And anything regarding the number, distance, things like that, you can go over. It says like how many days did they travel down the river? Let's just say if that kind of stuff. So let's go. I have not looked at the answers. I haven't even looked at the questions. Here we go. First question: where did Schoolboy get his nickname from? Craig's already given up. And funniest answer wins too if we all get it wrong.
Oh, is this like the match game now?
All right, here's one that somebody will be a winner. This is what I mean. So how many years has the Civil War continued in Burma? There you go. So how many years has the Civil War continued? Next question. Where does Sarah believe Rambo... Well, sorry, where? Me read. If I read real good, I'll get a good office paying job. All right. Why does Sarah believe Rambo cares about the situation in Burma? Why does Sarah believe Rambo cares about the situation in Burma? So she thinks Rambo cares. What is that reason? Yeah, this is a weird one. Okay, so question about Sarah and Rambo's relationship. Do you think Rambo wanted to bang Sarah? I mean...
I think Sarah wanted to bang Rambo.
I think there was something about that for sure. Okay, here's a question for you. Co or Sarah? Who do you pick in their prime?
Co. Yeah,
I think it's Co. Yeah, Co. That's right.
She had those light eyes, man.
She got laid out. Rambo gets 1 kiss and she's dead. All right. How much time does the team have? Here we go. Another closest one wins. How much time does the team have once Schoolboy reaches the top of the tower? Oh, good. Another time one. See, we're going to have a winner here, guys. We're going to have a winner. How many hours does Rambo tell Schoolboy there is until daylight? Doug, you just watched this recently. You should be on top of this, eh?
I'm doing my best, buddy.
I haven't seen this movie since I covered it on the original run of my podcast.
Oh,
here. So
man.
it's been a spell. Yeah, it's been a spell. So I'm gonna be tanking this unless I get the closest to the time answers. Okay, so while the team is trying to run away, who is the first to realize that they are getting tracked by dogs?
I might need a minute for this one.
Okay. Oh, well, look at Craig. He's taking it serious. I like it.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, you ready, Doug?
Yeah.
Why was Michael ignoring Rambo on the boat ride to Burma? And why did he change his mind? Okay, well, I got to change.
So this is a two-part question.
Yeah, it's a two-parter. So I guess whoever gets the most of the parts wins. If you get both, you get a point.
And we all know who Michael was, right?
He's the religious dude. Yeah, he's the fiance to Sarah.
We know who that dude is from The Sopranos, right?
Oh yeah, he's the priest, isn't he? The priest. Yeah.
He was the piece of shit priest who was always trying to get in everyone's pants.
Yeah, good actor. And okay, Edie Falco in her prime or Sarah in her prime? All right. Why was Michael ignoring Rambo on the boat? I don't know. I think
ignoring him?
He apparently was ignoring him.
Yeah, there was a reason.
I just forget the reason. Oh, look at Craig.
Well,
All right,
I'm going to win that question then.
I think so.
Right.
Well, I think I got half the reason. True or false? Here we go. True or false? The first time we see Rambo in the blacksmith shop, he is making his machete.
First time we see
Rambo in the blacksmith shop, he is making his machete.
Oh, in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Another one. How many kids does the SAS soldier Lewis have? How many kids does he have?
Oh, shit.
Oh, here we go. What does the writing on Rambo's father's mailbox say?
I marked this down.
Really?
Because I had a feeling this was going to be a question.
Really? Look at you. Well, you're right. It was. It is.
Yeah, the name on it?
Or yeah. I guess whatever. What did Rambo do when he was living in Arizona? What did he do? All right, here we go. Finish the line spoken by Rambo. When you're pushed, blank. And that's a nod, of course, to the First Blood film. Why are you pushing me? I forget. I know this is a famous line. I forget. I don't think Craig forgot it. Craig, you write down right away. You got the answer? Oh, yeah, crap, man. I think I got it. Yes, I think I got it. Yes. Came back to me though. Okay, sweet. Holy crap. That literally, is that weird how the brain is? I think it came back. Doug, do you have it?
I have an answer.
Okay. Oh, true or false? Is Sarah married? Next one. After Rambo kills the pirates, who says, "We'll come back next year"?
We will come back. We'll come back.
Yeah, that's the quote. We'll come back next year. So somebody says that after the pirates are murdered. That's what you call optimism, folks. That is optimism. What does Rambo say when Sarah asks him if he has any family back home? They're all dead. True or false? In Burma, the youngest age children are forced into the army is 13.
This is true or false?
True or false? That's it.
Yeah.
Next one. Where does Rambo tell the Burmese pirates they are going? Where does Lewis say the team has to meet up?
Yeah.
When? Where?
Where? What location were they told to meet up? True or false? Okay, here we go. Troutman is seen in this film. Woo! And last question. Here we go, folks. Last question for the fourth Rambo film, trivia edition. Nothing is over. What does Sarah give Rambo after he saved them from the pirates? Oh, I know it's...
Oh, wait, after the pirates.
After he saves them from the pirates, I guess she gives them...
Yeah, that's the first encounter, right? I don't know.
Well, there's I swear she gave him a gift in the boat when they got dropped off, but...
Yeah, later.
You're probably just misremembering the sequence.
The Rocco who did the trivia book?
No, I'm saying we're probably misremembering because she only gave him one thing, so it's obvious that...
So here we go, Doug and Craig. You ready? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go in order of I'll just say Doug, you answer, blah, blah, blah. Craig, where did Schoolboy get his nickname from?
Boot camp?
I said basic. That's what we call in Canada.
Sniper school?
They call me Schoolboy. The name stuck with me since sniper school. And my mates won't stop calling me no matter how many people I shoot.
Well, that is bang on the answer.
Okay.
Sniper school.
Sniper school.
So I think Doug gets the win there.
I think he gets the point there. But yeah, I was thinking too. I was thinking it was the beginning of his training. But to be fair to both the right answer and to Doug, and I'm in the military, so basically everybody goes. So whether you're a cook or sailor, you're going to do the boot camp. But then you go to your trade school. So sniper school is above that. So he was, okay. So that's fair. Okay, you got that as sniper school. Good job, Doug. Wrong for me. Next one. How many years has the Civil War continued in Burma, Doug?
I said 30.
I said 32, actually. Craig?
We're wrong, though.
I went with 57, the longest civil war in world history.
Wow. Craig, very good. By the way, you're 3 years off, 60 years.
Not bad.
Point.
Very good. Very good. Myself, I'll answer this. Why does Sarah believe Rambo cares about the situation in Burma? I think she thinks that he just likes the people in the area, that he's a protector, that's his duty type thing, that's why she feels like he cares about the people or the situation, because he's a soldier, like he should care about that kind of thing. Doug, what did you say?
I just said because he's a good man.
Craig?
Because of the sweet snakes they have.
Okay, well, I don't think that's true, Craig. Here's the official answer. You tell me who gets the point. She believes he cares because if he didn't, he would have taken them. He wouldn't have taken their took the money and been done with it. I think I got the closest.
I think you got the closest. Okay. Yeah, caring about people. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How much time, Doug, does the team have once Schoolboy reaches the top of the tower? What did you say?
15 minutes.
Craig?
I said 20.
I said 5. The answer is 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Doug nailed it.
That's
I was trying to visualize like the watch because they show everybody's watch like multiple times.
Once Schoolboy's on the tower, we got 15 minutes. Set your watches to 1:45. In, out, no waiting around for nobody. We meet at the base of the tower.
If you don't make it up there, we're fucked. Hey, well, inbred.
All set?
Yeah. Set.
Can we talk about that whole sequence though? For me, it's the best part of the movie.
Oh yeah, but that's why we do this. When the trivia list is a conversation, that's what we're supposed to do. Craig, what do you want to talk about?
The big end battle is what it is, but that's exhausting. But I think Stallone did a couple of things right with this movie. And I talked about some of it already, but making him part of a team was a really smart move. Making him part of a team that had virtual unknowns, but also characters that all had personality. I mean, like, look at how successful he put together a team of unknowns in Rambo, as opposed to like the Expendables 3.
How dare you?
No, I mean, seriously though. I mean, and I don't know if it's the caliber of actors they got for Rambo, but I think that whole seeing how a military unit would go into that village or that camp and achieve their mission. I thought as a non-military person, it was real interesting to watch and to see how everybody had an objective. They were working off a timetable, and it was all based on Schoolboy taking out the guards when it hit 2 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah, that started the clock. Yeah, that was.
But I thought that was really good. And the only other criticism I have is, man, Graham McTavish, who was like what are we doing in this fucking boat?
Yeah, called Rambo Boatman all the time.
Yeah,
Boatman.
But that guy gets completely cucked by Rambo. He just goes along with him after that.
Yeah, he concedes the leadership role to Rambo after that.
Yeah, like there was an alpha male fight there, and like Rambo wins it. I thought that was a great character too, because he's kind of like this surly dude, but when the chips are on the table, like he's got this bad leg wound, he's still kicking ass. He's like rolling around and headbutting people and stuff.
Yeah, he ain't going down without a fight.
I will say this though, how quickly did they make that stretcher?
Oh my
they made that stretcher like in record time. Like,
I know. And
that was like a legit looking stretcher.
Yeah, when I forgot who said it, make a stretcher. I was like,
Michael
this is gonna take forever.
Yeah. 3 hours later.
Yeah. And the dogs are onto him, man.
And you know what the funny thing is? This was not the first time that Rambo had killed dogs.
That's right. He did First Blood.
Right. Yeah.
The dog killer. I think Katie, that's the favorite thing that Katie likes about the character.
See, and that's a subtle Leo moment, though. You know, most people are like, oh, you know, they're not going to kill the dogs. But if you've seen First Blood, you're like, Rambo kills dogs. Like, it's, you know, they've got shitty owners. Oh, well, you know.
Hey, Craig, also going back to the British guy underestimating Rambo. One of the great things about a movie like this that I like is when some big loudmouth guy like grossly underestimates the terror that, you know, he's yelling in the face of.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is, every time it happens in like a Schwarzenegger or a Stallone film, you're like, really? You're not looking at that guy? You're not looking at Stallone, who's what, 5'9", 225 pounds, and saying, you know, maybe this guy can tussle, you know?
Right.
Like, it's not like Rick Moranis or something, you know?
Yeah.
How many hours does Rambo tell Schoolboy there is until daylight?
3.
I put 3 as well. Doug?
I said 5.
There's 1. So Craig and I get a point each.
Oh,
1 hour.
Doug, while the team is trying to run away, who is the first to realize that they were getting tracked by dogs?
I don't know the guy's name. Was it the guy that was singing in the boat?
Reese?
Was that his name?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, Craig.
His name's Reese.
I put Schoolboy, and the answer is Schoolboy.
Oh,
shit.
I put Diaz.
Hear that? They're tracking us.
You know what? I was trying to visualize it because I thought at that point Schoolboy was with Rambo and Sarah, and he was. But I was thinking that the rest of the group were thinking about being tracked.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. And I only put Schoolboy. He's the only character's name I can remember outside of Sarah and Rambo.
And by the way, the only reason I know Reese is because we were talking about him prior to recording, and we were talking about that song "Wishing Well."
So explain what you're talking about. That wasn't
part of the trivia contest. I'm amazed.
No.
But so apparently, and I remember this from when the movie came out.
Okay.
That character Reese is a real like singer, songwriter, actor from New Orleans.
Oh.
And that song "Wishing Well" is like a song that he like wrote and recorded. So I don't know how he ended up in the movie, but you know, he ended up.
So Reese, the character, is played by the actor who's singing the song within the movie that he wrote as a real person outside the movie.
Yeah.
My head was mangled and my words were torn, covered in blood like a newly born. Hey, the wishing well, singing soft and low. I stayed for a while in the hollow sound. The only water came up from the ground. My head was mangled and my words were torn, covered in blood like a newly born. Hey, the wishing well, singing soft and low. I saw you there, I couldn't refuse, had just enough in my pocket to lose.
Interesting. So it's like Frank Stallone singing "Take You Back" on the street corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting comparison.
Got it. Yeah. Craig, why was Michael ignoring Rambo on the boat ride to Burma? And why did he change his mind? What did you put?
Well, he'd been paid. So in Michael's opinion, we paid him for his service. We don't need to talk to him. And he changed his mind because Sarah alerts Michael that Rambo didn't take any money.
Wow. Bang on, brother. Wow. Holy smokers. It's like he wrote the answer in the trivia book.
The other day, I read, excuse me, Sarah, where are you going?
To talk to him.
Well, he probably wants his privacy.
Michael, you shouldn't ignore him. He's helping us.
He's been paid.
He didn't take anything.
Doug, what did you put?
He said he didn't talk to him because he was dirty, and he changed his mind because Sarah talked to him, and he had a little jealous bug. But
that's what I was going towards. I put Michael was ignoring Rambo because he's afraid of him, and he changed his mind because he said to Sarah he wanted to be left alone or something like that. I don't know. I was talking to my ass. Either way, I got it wrong. Craig, you nailed it. Point to Craig.
Give him 2 points for that one.
Well, it's only worth one. We talked about
It's a two-part question.
It's a two. I'm sorry. It's the rules, boys. I'm sorry. Okay.
So if we only got half of it right, we would have still.
I told you. I
point.
said whoever got the most of it right gets the point. You nailed it completely. So okay. Doug, true or false? The first time we see Rambo in the blacksmith shop, he is making his machete.
I said true because I can't think of another time he was in the blacksmith shop.
Well, he finishes it, but I said true as well because I think he starts it and then he goes back that night in the rain to finish it because now he's like, I need to use it.
I said false and point to Ryan. False. He is making the propeller for the boat.
Oh shit, you're right.
Damn. I suck at this game.
Yeah, you do.
I told you.
He watches. I haven't seen the movie 2.5 years. All right.
A week ago.
Craig, how many kids does the SAS soldier Lewis have?
5.
Doug.
I said 2 kids.
I said 3, and Lewis has 3.
Oh,
son of a bitch.
What? I'm surprised. I just
you're
guessed.
gonna get this one, Doug. If you don't get this one, then
yeah. Well,
I don't get this one,
we'll give it to Doug. Well, actually, no. I want to hear what Craig said first before we go to Doug. So, Craig, what does the writing on Rambo's father's mailbox say? What did you put?
Rambo, Bowie, Arizona.
Doug?
R. Rambo.
Doug got it. R. Rambo. I put J. Rambo. I thought he was a junior, so I put J. So I got it wrong. Ryan Rambo. What was his father's name? Do we know?
I would say Robert, right? That's probably the
No, that's his son's name in Rocky. Yeah.
likely.
Randy Rambo.
If only we'd gotten a movie where we found out what happened after Rambo returned home. One of those.
Well, your luck, Craig. Your luck. We're going to be discussing that. You guys, I assure you.
He gets a haircut and uses a plot that wasn't good enough for part 4.
Stop it. You got to save it for the discussion when I have both of you on for Rambo Last Blood. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. Next question, Doug. What did Rambo do when he was living in Arizona?
Horse rancher. I don't know.
Craig?
Yeah, I said farm work.
I said farm / raising horses. The answer is he mainly worked with horses. So horses is the key word there.
Doug gets that, right?
All right.
I get it too. I said that. I said farmer raised horses. Did you mean horses too, Craig? Or you can see the fact you didn't mention horses? Okay. So Doug finished the line though.
No, you got to answer this one. You're the one that
I was so excited. Okay.
Realize it. Yeah.
I haven't looked at the answer. So I said when you're pushed, killing's easy as breathing. And I don't know if that's the answer.
Damn it. Yeah.
That's
It is. Well. Yes.
Yep.
I didn't get that.
You didn't kill for your country. You killed for yourself. God's never gonna make that go away. When you're pushed, killing's as easy as breathing.
Kill. What'd you put? What'd you say?
I said you have to push back. Is that the funniest answer?
Oh my god! Can you imagine Rambo saying that? When you push, you gotta push back, man.
Push back harder.
Harder.
Oh my goodness!
Life will push you harder than ever.
That's how winning is done.
That's how killing is done. Yeah, we gotta change the Rocky speech to a Rambo speech to his son. Like, killing's easy, brother.
Oh shit!
All right, Craig. If you get this one wrong, you're fired. Sarah is married.
False.
That's right. She's engaged to Michael. Doug, you got that as well?
I had it as well.
Okay, good. I figured. I didn't want to insult you, but Doug, you surprise me sometimes.
If you were going to get disappointed, I'm your guy.
All right, Doug, after Rambo kills the pirates, who says, we'll come back next year?
Michael?
Craig?
That's what I said as well.
It's Michael. Yeah, we all got it. What an idiot. It will just come back next year. He's just literally.
He's like the only other guy he's the only guy from that group that talked, except for that guy that cried that got fed to the pigs.
Oh.
Louise in our Patreon chat just said, generally speaking, almost everyone kind of sucks at the Rambo trivia. That's true. That's 100% true, Louise. Appreciate your
Thank
support.
you, Louise. I needed that boost of confidence.
What does Rambo say when Sarah asks him if he has any family back home?
Father, maybe.
Good job. Do you remember what he says after that, though? He says something else right after maybe.
I don't know.
Bingo. Holy wow. What did you put, Doug?
I put my dad maybe.
That counts. It doesn't have to be exact quote. Like he gives the quote, but you got it. His dad. I said they're all dead. Like I couldn't remember. Dead. But Craig nailed the dialogue. I don't know.
See, again, with that the fifth film we never got, we could have seen like Chris Christopherson as Rambo's dad. How badass would that have been if he gets to the porch and his dad's sitting there in a rocking chair and he goes, "What took you so long?"
But
and it's like
Craig, we got a surrogate like cleaning lady and her daughter.
Man, how cool would that have been? Like Sam Elliott, Elliott, or Chris Christopherson, or even Clint Eastwood. Can you imagine Clint Eastwood on the rocking chair?
Yeah, get off my lawn, kid.
Dad, it's me.
All right. Yeah, but we got Last Blood. I can't wait to talk about it. Okay, true or false? Doug, in Burma, the youngest age children are forced into the army is 13.
I said false because I think it was 12.
Craig?
I said true, but now that you said it, Doug, I think it was 12.
I said false as well. I didn't know the age, but I just put false. You don't have to put the age that it is, but it is false. The youngest age is 12.
Ooh.
Next question. Where does Rambo tell the Burmese pirate they're going?
I put a question mark.
Okay, Doug.
First of all, you didn't give us a lot of time to answer that one, Ryan. And
okay, easy, cowboy.
I couldn't think of anything funny to say either.
Okay, well, I'll give you 5 seconds. Cue the Jeopardy music.
Okay.
Where's the comedy? Bring the comedy.
Well, I love how I just got burned for not giving enough time. I'll give you all the time in the world, Craig. I can edit this. I can edit the dead air out if you want after.
I'm going to use the same answer I used for question number 3. We're going to get some of those sweet snakes.
Okay,
sweet snakes.
Doug, what did you say?
I said to provide food and medicine to the village.
I said they're just going upriver sightseeing. Doug, you're right. To bring medicine to the sick. Whoa, Doug. There we go. Not the snakes, Craig. Sorry. Where does Lewis say the team has to meet up? Craig.
By the tower.
Doug.
I don't remember what part he was referring to, but I said the boat.
Okay, I said something boat related to. I said at the river. Yeah, because there's something about saying the boatman or whatever. It was at the base of the tower.
Damn, Craig,
you got it. True or false, Doug? Troutman is seen in this film.
True.
Craig?
Yeah, true. We get the classic unused alternate ending from First Blood where Troutman kills Rambo.
Yeah, and yes, it is true. And the flashback scene. This is where we should have had Matt on. Matt was, of course, on the previous episode. He would have given some unearthed trivia regarding those scenes. I bet you Matt probably creamed his jeans in the theaters when he saw that footage. All right, last question, boys. What does Sarah give Rambo after he saved them from the pirates?
Was it a cross necklace?
Craig?
Yeah, it's like a cross on like a beaded, maybe rosary beads or a beaded chain.
That's why I said it was a cross necklace, and that's exactly what it was. But I just when I was editing for the previous episode that I just released today at the time it's recording, actually, looking for the scene where Rambo and Sarah had been talking to because I like to insert where in the film that trivia takes place if I can find it to make the edited episode a little bit more fun. It wasn't after they were safe from it was after those events, but it was when they dropped them off like at the actual riverbank. So it wasn't right. So my brain was like it wasn't in the dark. It was in the daylight, the next day. But it still, I guess, was technically after the save. Okay, so tally up your points real quick, guys, if you don't mind.
Oh,
really
shit.
Quick. So how many did you get right?
7. I got 9, I think.
It's out of 20.
I got 10, which is 50%. Much better. I caught heat later on in the last the last quarter of the questions.
I got 12. 6,
yes. 8, 9, 10.
Not too bad.
Hold on a second.
You got 12 right, Ryan?
I got 12 right, legit. Yep.
10, 11. I had 11, actually. Wow.
Like I said, I had lucked out with the ones that were like guessing numbers and times. It's just whoever could hold. Though I nailed a couple of them right on the money. But yeah, that's awesome.
I think we all failed though. I mean, in like
if this
academic
was
standards.
a school test, yeah, we're failures.
Well, if the aim of the game was to hang out with some very good friends of mine and talk Rambo and Stallone and all those things, then I think we all scored with a passing grade.
Flying colors.
Flying colors. I do want to say before we close, of course, you guys will come on for Last Blood. I think I'm just going to book you guys for the final episode. I've got an idea. So I think it's just going to be 2 episodes. It's Last Blood. It's going to be hard to get people. I've got some people from the other podcast to join me for Rambo 3. They're the all action elite guys. They're really good guys. I think I might do the same thing. I might do a crowd with them, like a round table with them on Last Blood, and then I'll end it with you guys. So probably just be a 2-parter, dear listeners, for season 5 of the mini series that I'm doing, and then the next episode really for the Rambo podcast will be they are working on a prequel. You guys are tracking, right? They're working on the Rambo prequel. Craig, thoughts on that? Go.
I really don't have any thoughts on it. I'm such a terrible fan. For me,
why do you say that? Well, why do you say that? What's going on?
Because you don't need a Rambo prequel. Like for me, that's like everything that I think is wrong with modern Hollywood. It's all there. If you watch the movies, it's all there. Rambo tells his story. I don't need to see Rambo in Saigon. I don't need to see the shoe shine boy scene reenacted. I don't need to see the guy get blown up by the shoe shine boy. Like part 2 shows plenty of him in the POW camp. I don't know. For me, it's just not. It's the same thing with that. I Play Rocky. It's not for me. I mean, I'm excited and I'm happy that fans are going to be able to sort of see more of the characters that they love, but it doesn't check the boxes for me.
Doug?
Yeah, I've really have gotten soured on prequels for a few reasons. Number one is because Hollywood is all out of original ideas, so they have to capitalize on rebooting old films or expanding on already established franchises and films and stuff. The other reason why I dislike prequels is because it has to hit, like Craig was saying, all the beats the nuggets that you've been given. And I'm on record. I've said in my coverage that it would be cool to see like a Mickey prequel for Rocky, because like, he in that apartment scene with Rocky, he gives you like, put the guy putting the nail in his glove and he punched so many holes in my face. I thought it was cool, but after really like letting it marinate, we don't need that shit because like you said, Craig, all the information you ever needed to know has been stated already. And a movie like that, I'll bring it back to Solo. A movie like that, it tells you like all the nuggets that you've been given, they decide to cover in 1 2-hour movie. Like when these things, like even though all these little check marks that they said in this one scene didn't necessarily all happen at one time. Oh, in the prequel, you bet your ass it all happened at one time. And even before the Star Wars prequels, which drove me nuts. You go back to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. The first 15 minutes of the film is Indiana Jones as a kid. We learn how he got the scar on his chin, how he got the bullwhip, how he got the famous Indiana Jones hat. Like all that is his fear of snakes. All that was on one fucking train ride. Are you kidding me? Like, like even back then, I thought it was a little ham-handed, and we don't need it for those reasons.
Ryan, you have a different opinion.
Clearly.
No, I don't.
I want to hear your perspective.
Well, I guess is the word I'm going to be the contrarian here, or be a little bit more diplomatic. I guess how I look at it is we're getting it whether you like it or not. Look, Grandma's feeding you the Brussels sprouts. You're going to eat it. You're going to like it, okay? Because that's what Grandma wants. Grandma gets. All right. And what I mean by that is like, I'm going to watch it, and you're going to watch it because you guys are going to come on with me on this very show. We're going to do a bonus episode, and we're going to review the prequel to the Rambo movie, or sorry, the First Blood film / story. Is it a miniseries? I can't remember, or is it a straight to streaming? I don't recall. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's a TV movie of the week. We're going to watch it, and we're going to review it on this channel. I guess I'm optimistic, or was cautiously optimistic that it could be cool. I think the scenes you guys are talking about, I think the shoe shine box could be cool. I think seeing him being maybe manipulated and turned into a killing machine by trauma could be cool. All those things. I think it could be interesting. I think a smart writer and a director could give us something that's pretty neat. I guess I'm hopeful, but at the same time, I'm not expecting much, and we will review it on this podcast. So don't close out your feeds, folks, because when it does come out, it might be a year from now. We're going to review it on here. Oh,
all or nothing trivia question.
Oh, wow.
I do not know the answer. How many members of the team survive?
4.
Interesting.
Is Inju the only one that dies?
Inju doesn't die.
No, he gets launched in the air, and then we see him sleeping.
The singer guy dies.
Reese gets killed. Okay, so Inju and Reese. Diaz lives.
Yeah, I don't recall.
No, Boy lives.
Lewis died too, right?
Louise.
I think Lewis survived. I mean, I don't know if he's ever going to walk again, but
yeah. Well, let us know in the comments, folks. Let us know, and we'll see if I'm right. I said 4. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming on, and we will be podcasting together again. Don't you worry, whether we're covering a Sly film or this Rambo prequel, or when you guys guest with me on the Director's Chair Network that I've started. You guys will be joining me, of course, in the future very soon when we cover Terrence Malick films. But for now, this episode is over.
Nothing is over. Nothing. You don't just turn it off.